Guys, we absolutely have to sit down and talk about Tana Mongeau publicly calling out a fellow influencer who explicitly demanded that Tana be banned from her brand's PR list. The internet immediately started speculating that she was talking about Alex Earle, but that's not all. Tana also dropped some other massive bombshells during this conversation, including the exact moment she realized she could no longer work with her former manager, Jordan. We're going to dive into every single detail today. On a recent episode of Tana Mongeau's Brand Safe podcast, she sat down for a chat with Trisha Paytas. The two of them were reflecting on how they are both officially in their corporate-friendly eras now. They talked about how they are actively collaborating with major brands, and how wildly different their lives look today compared to the past, back when companies were absolutely terrified to have any association with either of them. While they were discussing this career shift, Tana brought up a situation that happened just recently. She revealed that even though she's currently in her brand safe era, there is one specific brand owner, who happens to be a fellow influencer, who explicitly does not want Tana receiving any of her products. Naturally, everyone in the comments section immediately started investigating and trying to figure out exactly who she was talking about. Who is this influencer turned entrepreneur? Tana explained that this was an individual she actually considered a genuine friend, yet behind her back, this person told their team, "I do not want Tana promoting my items. I want absolutely no association with her whatsoever." It's honestly wild because Tana explicitly stated that this person routinely interacts with her social media and leaves supportive comments on her pictures. The fact that this creator acts completely friendly to Tana's face, but secretly blacklists her behind the scenes, is incredibly shady. Tana broke down the situation on the podcast, saying,
There's definitely the trickle-down economics where there's still like the certain people who are afraid, and like rightfully so. I try not to get offended, but even recently, there's this new brand is launched by an influencer that like everyone loves. And
I don't even know.
I'll tell you,
Okay.
but obviously, but everyone loves this brand. And I ended up hearing through the grapevine because they were kind of like gifting everyone in my house, like Amari and Ashley and Isabella, and everyone's getting invited to these events, and like they're good ones, and like people are at them. And I hear through the grapevine that the CEO of the company essentially told everyone at the company, like, never send to Tana. Like, never.
You know this person?
Yes,
Oh.
and I'm friends with this person. So I was like, damn. Like you're swiping up on my story saying, like, you're glowing, girl. And like, I know your tea and stuff. And you behind my back went and said, like, and it's like, I don't even want your candle. I don't even want your, fuck you and your, whatever.
Candle?
It's not candle.
Okay.
But like, just, I don't even want, like, fuck you. And I got so offended, but then I had to like dial back and be like, you know what? Like, I did a lot of things and this is not the direction that but then they will give to people who are like more problematic in today's current date than I am now. And the like friend of it all is what hurt my feelings, where I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
and that's just some LA shit where someone's like seeing you and they're like, you're glowing, but then you're telling everyone at your.
Tana went on to explain that it was actually the influencer's own employees who leaked this information to her. Trisha chimed in, pointing out how incredibly bizarre and hurtful it is that a brand would send invitations and products to Tana's immediate circle of friends while intentionally leaving Tana out. Trisha agreed, saying,
Your employees are narcs. Your employees went and told us, essentially, just knowing, like, not to be like, run your business better, girl.
Right, but maybe. Also,
Like-
don't be so messy. Like, and also sending it to people in your house, like, obviously your friend circle, like, that is weird. And a friend, that is like that would be the hardest. I don't think I've ever experienced that. I mean, I've had some shady people in my life, but that's bad. If someone's like acting like your friend, and then they're like, she's the worst.
Yeah, or just like, we want no affiliation with her, but then like Amari's getting dripped out. It's like, babe, the math is not mathing to me. But at the same time, I also like I understand.
No, I think it's also like if it's in your circle, if someone's like, Moses come to an event, but not Trisha, I'd be like, but that is me. Like, that's an extension of me. Like, we're all the same. Like, that's what's like, that's crazy. Like, that to me is crazy.
This was my crash out. This was my crash
Because
out.
you guys all, yeah, during brand safety, you need like a tangent line. Like, it's just like, here's
However, she ultimately concluded that she would have preferred to just stay in the dark about the whole thing.
Crash
because
out.
you guys all, yeah, during brand safety, you need like a tangent line. Like, it's just like, here's the tangent.
I also 100% that was part of the tangent extension of brand safe. I also think that it's like, how about I just never know, right?
Yeah,
How about
yes.
how about your employees just don't tell people that like
Yes.
you, the CEO, who's also my friend, said that. Like
Yes.
maybe we just like make little tweaks to how this happened. I don't need the product. You don't. It's your brand. At the
Right.
end of the day, you don't want me to be gifted your product or work with you or come to your events or whatever. That's fine. But like,
Here that is. Ignorance is bliss.
yes.
Naturally, the moment the episode dropped, viewers immediately started cross-referencing every brand-owning influencer Tana follows to crack the case. A lot of people in the comments assumed it was Alex Earle, pointing out that Alex had just launched her new brand, Real Active. However, Tana shut those rumors down almost instantly. She jumped online immediately to clarify that she and Alex are on perfect terms, even filming a video opening a brand new Real Active PR package that Alex had just sent her.
Everyone thinks I'm beefing with Alex Earl. I just uploaded a new episode of Brand Safe with Trisha, and her and I were talking about brands that like denounced us, didn't want to work with us, shady shit that's happened in the influencer space. And obviously you can go watch, but I was talking about an influencer with a brand who just did me wrong. Everyone thinks it's Real Actives, but that's my girl, okay? We just got a new package. We're gonna open it. Wet, hot, real summer, okay? I just tried the cleansing balm last night, actually for the first time, and the way it shaves is bomb. I'm trying to become a girl who doesn't use makeup wipes, and that's a good way to transition. Ooh, I love this little bag. Ooh, more cleansing balm. Alex, we love you. You're safe. Speaking of safe, go watch Brand Safe to see the tea.
On TikTok, Tana even liked a comment from a fan that said, "We need to normalize celebrities immediately shutting down false rumors like this. I love that you never let people run with fake drama just to get extra clicks and views." So, while Alex Earl is officially ruled out, there is still a long list of other brand-owning creators that Tana is mutuals with, leaving the internet to keep guessing who the real culprit is. Later in that same podcast episode, Tana and Trisha began reflecting on their overall careers, the memoirs they are both writing about their lives, and how they handle online hate. Trisha mentioned that despite dealing with years of intense internet toxicity, she has remarkably never experienced a hater confronting her maliciously in real life. Tana, however, revealed that she has had a completely different experience. She recounted moments where strangers have walked straight up to her in public just to tell her that she sucks.
The world keeps me, and outside, I've never got a hate comment in real life, ever. I've never got a hater in real life, ever, ever, ever. And that's 20 years on social media. No one's ever been like, you suck. Got a couple people that's like,
I got some you sucks.
did you? In real life?
Yes, I think during the iDubbbz era, I got a lot of real life hate, like because his fans were just completely different than my fan base, and they were like men, and like I definitely like, I'll never forget like certain, like I was at a music festival. I know Ashley can probably remember this. We were at Camp Flognaw, and just a bunch of iDubbbz fans came up to me and they were like screaming, and like all my guy friends were like trying to fight them, and like it was 18, 19.
When you look back at intense public harassment like that, hearing through the grapevine that a passive-aggressive influencer doesn't want to send you a PR box puts things into perspective. The past was definitely a lot more dangerous. But arguably one of the most fascinating revelations Tana dropped in this podcast was the exact moment she realized she could no longer work with her former manager, Jordan. This is a huge topic for fans, because in previous videos, Tana has opened up about her past management teams. In the comments, people are always wondering what truly went down behind the scenes that caused her to fire Jordan, especially considering he was essentially a father figure to her at one point. They were incredibly close, but it was a very unorthodox manager-client relationship, as he was taking care of her in personal ways that managers typically shouldn't. At one point on her old MTV reality show, Jordan was literally the one taking her to doctor appointments. While talking with Trisha, Tana revealed that back when Jordan was still managing her, she decided to hire Justin Bieber's life coach. His name is Buzz, and Tana recalled that when she first did this, it was heavily talked about online. A lot of onlookers at the time thought the whole thing looked like a total scam, assuming she only hired him because Bieber did. Honestly, that seems to be exactly how this guy operates, using his old photos with Justin Bieber on his website to convince other wealthy people to hand over massive amounts of money. Tana confessed that she was paying this life coach an astronomical $80,000 a month.
And so I reach out to this life coach, and I'm like, you helped Bieber, can you help me?
And
I'm
the same one? Same person?
Yes. And he came in and it was $80,000 a month. And when I tell you, all I learned was to take fish oil in the morning and ashwagandha at night.
Did it help?
Yes.
Okay.
Those supplements are very helpful.
You gave it for free?
When I saw him pull up in a Lamborghini Urus that was brand new, and all I had were $9.99 bottles of supplements and a little more knowledge on cortisol, and I was still addicted. Was I elated? No.
How many months did you do it?
Probably like 4 or 5.
However, Tana explained that the one valuable thing this coach actually accomplished was making her realize she needed to fire Jordan. The fact that her manager allowed her to blow nearly $100,000 a month on basic supplement advice was a massive wake-up call.
I think everything happens for a reason, because he was the catalyst in me moving away from working with Jordan Morona. I think I don't know if I would have. That's 10 episodes in itself, and that's not me like sitting here saying Jordan's the devil. I'm just saying that I needed Tana's life. You know, a lot of people were. I needed to run my own life, and I needed to figure things out the hard way. And Jordan and I had a very layered, I say toxic relationship. So
And so what was he just said, dump this guy?
Yeah, I almost was like, I want to
Yeah.
to have a different relationship with my manager than the current one that I have, and I felt like I needed help.
The whole situation is just wild. While Tana alludes to the fact that the professional boundaries had completely collapsed because they were way too close, it's clear the relationship had become completely unprofessional. He was acting like her dad instead of her manager, meaning he could no longer effectively guide her career, making the split inevitable. Ultimately, both Tana and Trisha celebrated the fact that they are both in a much better place today in terms of their careers and mental health. The Hollywood lore comes completely full circle here, because Jordan actually used to manage Trisha in the past as well. The fact that Tana was bringing up all this Jordan drama to Trisha makes the backstory even more insane. But that is all the tea Tana had to reveal on the podcast this week, from the mystery influencer blacklisting her to the breaking point with her old management. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who do you think the mystery brand owner is? I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!